Hello, Kurt Jackson, Retirement Income Strategist with KJ Financial in Liberty, Missouri, where we make sure the little financial things don't become big financial things and derail or ruin your retirement. All the while we're still working to safely increase your lifelong, ever increasing net spendable retirement income up to $2,560 or more per month. You know, is there ever an age where you don't want your family financially protected if something were to happen to you? Of course not. You'd always want them to be financially protected, wouldn't you? It just makes sense that you would. See the theory, the financial theory that they've talked about our entire lives is that once you have enough money, you don't need extra protection. And this is typically in the form of life insurance, where you can use pennies to leverage dollars. So when do you know that you have enough money that you don't need any extra financial protection? Is it when the kids are younger and college is on the horizon? Wouldn't you need a lot of money if you were to die at that point in time? How about when the kids are gone and you're in retirement, right? That people think that, oh, you don't need any extra then. Well, do you realize that if you predecease your spouse, that the spouse is going to lose at least 30 to 50% of their Social Security income because it just disappears? Wouldn't you want to make sure that your spouse had money to replace most, if not all, of that income that's lost, that Social Security income? What if you have a pension? Sometimes a joint life option cuts it to 50% of what you had if you predecease your spouse, right? Could your spouse need some of that income replaced if you were to die before they did? So let's say you have a lot of money, okay? Then maybe there's tax issues that need to be considered. My point here is that there's probably never a time in your life when you shouldn't have life insurance on you and life insurance on your spouse. I'd even argue that you'd want some coverage on your kids to pay for their funeral if anything happened to them. And even a much bigger policy if on them once they're married. Because how many stories have you heard where the grandparents end up helping out with the grandkids if one of, like let's say it's your daughter and she has 2 or 3 kids with a husband and the husband predeceases and dies before her. How many times have you heard grandparents are having to help kick in? Well, now if you had a policy on the grandson, on the son-in-law, now you've got extra income that you can help with your daughter and those 2 or 3 kids. So does that make sense? I hope you're seeing where I'm coming from on this. And are these things that you've talked about with your advisor? And if not, shouldn't you have? Shouldn't your advisor be talking to you about these things? I would argue that even your plan administrator at work on the retirement plan should be discussing these types of things with you. So if there were strategies where you could have this type of protection for your entire life, no matter how long you live, wouldn't you want to know about it? Now, what if there was a way to have these within your overall retirement plan so you weren't paying any unnecessary fees or premiums? That would even add to it, wouldn't it? Well, look, when you're ready to learn about these, then just give me a shout on my cell, 816-582-5532. Or there should be a form below this video unless you're watching it on our YouTube channel. If there's a form below, you can fill out that and it'll be sent to us. Or email me direct, Kurt, K-U-R-T, at kjfinancialonline.com. Just put that you want your family financially protected for your entire life in the subject title. That way we'll know what you're talking about. So, hey, do me a favor if you would. If you found some value in this, if you think that the information involved here might help some friends, family, co-workers, please forward the link to them. I would greatly appreciate it, and my guess is they would appreciate it too. Hey, I want to thank you for stopping by, spending just a few minutes with us. And even if we don't talk, I sincerely hope that you have a great, successful retirement. Good luck to you.